Hello everyone, welcome to the Carnivore Journals. How do you pick a name for a YouTube channel? Well, these are my journals, my daily journals about my journey on the carnivore diet. It is June the 27th of 2023. We have a lot going on in the United States and the world. And me personally, I've had so much stuff going on for so many years that I don't even know where to begin. So I'm going to begin with telling you that I am starting this YouTube channel to, first of all, find support. Second of all, hold me accountable. Y'all hold me accountable because I don't have a lot of close inner circle people, and people that are in my inner circle, I kind of keep them sort of like over here a little bit sometimes because I'm very introverted, and I probably won't come across as introverted in these videos, but I love to talk. I love to talk about things. However, support, accountability, and what I've learned through my life. What I've learned through my life, through trial and error, on many different kinds of diets and calorie restriction, especially keto, vegan, vegetarian, potato diet, you name it, and I've probably done that. Weight Watchers, Slim Fast, gained weight on both of those. It's been a ridiculous journey for me. I am 56 years old. I will soon be 57. I am ready to stop feeling pain. My pain comes from a lot of inflammation. I have Lyme disease, Epstein-Barr virus, which I'll talk more about those things, and just this whole cascade of different maladies that are stemming from these infections, but also my insulin resistance. I think I might have been born insulin resistant. I've never been diagnosed with diabetes, but my last A1C was 6.4. That qualifies me, I think, in my opinion, that qualifies me as someone who is diabetic. My grandmother was a diabetic, terribly. My mother was a diabetic. When I was pregnant, I had gestational diabetes, and they put me on the wonderful American Diabetic Association diet. I had to go for nutrition counseling. It has been a completely wild journey for me. It has been a lot of ups and downs. It has been roller coaster after roller coaster, hitting walls after hitting walls after hitting walls. Childhood trauma. There's so many things that I have to discuss and introduce about myself. But this is my first video. I'm going to try to keep my videos as short as possible and as concise as possible, but I tend to talk a lot, even though I am an introvert. I tend to just run off at the mouth sometimes, so. And for the haters out there, don't bother, because I'll only use what you write. And I'll probably use other hater comments on other carnivore channels that I see that I like. I mean, it's a process for me that I am looking forward to and dreading at the same time, because I am not easing off into this. I'm going all in. I'm starting. And today so far, I have had butter, unsalted butter, and salted butter. Now, I know we're not supposed to have coffee on the carnivore diet. Some people can tolerate it, I guess, and some people cannot. I'm going to see how I do without it, and I'm going to see how I do with it. Because I love black coffee, but black coffee doesn't love me. It hates me. My stomach hates it. It goes, no, and it gives me GERD, and so I have to have some kind of creamer in my coffee. I quit using the powdered stuff years and years and years ago. I refuse to use it. I've used milk, which I can't stand. It doesn't matter. Skim, 2% whole. Ugh. Ugh. Half and half. Okay, I can deal with half and half. Heavy whipping cream is just luscious in coffee for me. So I've ordered me some butter powder. I'm going to see how that works in my coffee, because for some reason, I just don't like butter in my coffee yet. Yes. I've tried the MCT oil. I tried that years ago in my coffee with the butter. I even tried MCT, coconut oil, and egg in my coffee. And I didn't like it. I didn't like it. It made my stomach hurt. And I didn't know why. But I think I understand now why. I discovered that it was the MCT oil. So I stopped using it. But now I understand that the MCT oil and the pain in my stomach that it gave me was probably telling me something different other than, hey, your body doesn't need this. So I'm going to revisit that with MCT powder, and I'll let you know how that goes, because I am very sensitive. My stomach, I have actually been on something for my stomach for, I don't know, since I was 28. How many years is that? Double that. That's 28, 30, whatever years. Long time. Too long. I know that I am blocking what's called overactive acid in the stomach. And I know that GERD, if left untreated, can lead to esophageal cancer, all kinds of things. So I decided to start putting creamer in my coffee. Well, I've had ups and downs with my weight when using that. So it's hard to pin down exactly sometimes if you don't eliminate one variable at a time. And that one variable, the last time around, was the MCT oil, because when I did just butter and egg in my coffee, it didn't bother me. But the MCT oil just hurt. It just hurt so bad. So today I'm starting. I got ketone strips ordered. I have, let's see, I've been having protein shakes. Recently, my most recent thing, I went back to calorie restriction, and it was kind of working, but it's not working inside. My hair is usually always a hot mess. Always. Well, The calorie restriction diet, it was like I was losing just a little bit of weight, which weight is a key factor for me in this, but there are so many other things that are so more important for me to heal besides just getting my weight down. Like optimally for me, I don't even know what my weight is supposed to be. I have no idea what my BMI is. I have no idea what my inches are, this type of thing. I can tell you, however, though, that my current weight is 185. Now, it fluctuates because I do retain a lot of water and I know that I retain water more the heavier I am. Obviously, the heavier someone is, to me, the more fluid you retain. So I am going to be watching edema, especially in my ankles, in my feet, my lower extremities get enormous. And I take Lasix. I have absolutely no idea. Compression socks are like an everyday standard in my life. And in my job, I do a lot of walking. So right now, I am not in my field as a private caregiver. I am not employed. My last job was with a family member, and this person deals with, let's just say, a lot of mental health issues and emotional issues. And sometimes they turn on you, even though you've known them for way more than half of your life, and you love them and you want to take care of them, but there comes a point that there's so much stress and it's so toxic for you that you have to leave. And my cortisol levels, I know, are through the roof because I have been under so much stress. When I wake up in the mornings, my blood sugar is 155, 170. I'm like, this is killing me. Those insulin levels don't go down. They don't go down during the day. I have a very good doctor in Memphis, Tennessee, who I'm going to be seeing on the 17th of July. So I'll be reporting on that. My cholesterol when I was 25 years old was 300 it was almost 350. My total cholesterol panel, they wanted to put me on a statin. I said, no, thank you, because I looked at the side effects of statin drugs and I'm like, I'm already experiencing these things because of Lyme disease, Epstein-Barr, and a few of the things that I found out I had through blood work from this doctor in Memphis. He helped me figure out the problem. I've been diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis, lupus, fibromyalgia, so many. Those are like catch-all things to me. It's like a catch-all term because of the research that I've read and that I've dug through over the last few years has taught me that most likely underpinning all of these autoimmune diseases, there is a bacterial and or viral infection involved. Most frequently, they overlap symptoms of Lyme disease and Epstein-Barr, and a few others. I'll get into those later. So this is my journey. Please subscribe and like and follow, because I do need support. I need accountability. I need structure. I'm very needy. I'm needy right now because I'm diving off this platform into this world called Carnivore, where I'm supposed to eat butter. I'm supposed to eat butter, beef, bacon, butter, and eggs. I started using real butter again many years ago after I read about exactly what the fake stuff is. I've also used coconut oil and you wouldn't believe. But eating just meat and butter and eggs, first of all, I'm like searching for recipes and things to make different, because I also have ADHD and I am on the autism spectrum, what the United States used to call Asperger's, what basically the rest of the world calls Asperger's. That's what I am. And after digging around on research, I absolutely understand from a chemistry perspective, like, say for example, like cleans like. So, or, you know, there's things that act as solvents. Like, for example, if you have a sticky label, you know, that won't come off, you can mix or put oil on that sticky label. I've used hair conditioner, hand lotion, butter. I've used those things and wipe them, you know, rub that into the sticky and wait a little bit, and it just comes right off. Well, it makes sense to me that, I also have fatty liver. I was diagnosed with that many years ago, about 19 years ago. I know my liver is stressed. My adrenals are probably, I don't know, they're either the size of grapefruits or they look like a piece of sand, I feel. Because there's no, with an ADHD brain, it's hard to bring that stress level down sometimes and get it to where you are managed. But then you've already spiked the cortisol. And I said many years ago, if it were not for stress, adrenaline, and anxiety, I wouldn't have any energy. This is basically the truth. So I think we're going to find out. I'm going to eat that butter and see what it does. I'm going to take careful notes about my blood sugar levels, my blood pressure, my weight, my inches, everything. Ketones. I've got the strips ordered because the meters right now are a little out of my price range. I really would like to have a meter, and I think that I will probably be doing that in time. So y'all, please subscribe, like, love, spread love. Please spread me some love. Please spread me some love, because I want my message to reach as many people as possible. And this is my first video. I hope to get better at this and not be so scattered. But I appreciate you watching. Please like, subscribe, share. Give me your comments, because I'm very interested in your comments. And what have you experienced on the carnivore diet? Tell me below. And if you know someone that has an autoimmune disease, send this to them. And let's all follow along together and see what happens to me, because there are so many things that I have. I don't even know where to begin, but I'm going to make a list. And this is the Carnivore Journals. My name is Lynn, and I'll be seeing you again tomorrow. Peace.